is October 5th, 2023, 10 a.m. on this lovely Thursday.
Yay, no rain.
Yeah, no rain. Okay, so now this podcast is going to be a little different from our other October podcasts. This is because some stuff came up, everybody. Not in personal life this time, but just stuff we wanted to really talk about. Now, next week's podcast will be more focused on like Halloween stuff, uh,
Horror and horrible.
horrible, yeah. But as you can already tell by the intro music that I used this time around, that we are going to be focusing like this month on more Halloween stuff. Hopefully next year we will have better pictures for the holiday seasons. I'll need to talk to about the person I commissioned the pictures for.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about my and everything. Okay, so first off, want to touch base on. I'm sorry.
Well, not numbers, I hope.
No.
Okay.
I haven't been keeping up with the numbers lately.
Nothing really happening in our categories.
No. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which article. Okay, so first thing what we're going to talk about. Oh, first things first, everybody. With the holiday Halloween season coming up, I know a lot of people are going to be dressing up in costume, going to haunted houses and whatnot. Don't do anything stupid. Keep in mind also, if you're going to dress up in costume, everybody, that if you scare somebody really bad, they might hit you. So I'll be saying that all this week. And don't do anything stupid like, oh, I'm going to dress up as a clown and chase somebody with a weapon. You will probably get shot.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Because we know people that hate clowns with a purple passion.
Yes, no, I'm not even joking on that.
They freak.
Yeah. Okay, first things first, everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about AI. Now, part of the reason why I'm talking about this because there's a new ad that came out for a dental plan. And if you guys have seen the ad, now, this article, let's see, copy link. The article, everybody, will be on also our Facebook page, which I'm actually posting right now, but the link will be in the description also. So you kind of get an idea when we recorded this. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, it just went up.
Okay.
So, but that makes it easier also to find if something happens. All right.
Yeah, this is a major thing that they've been talking about.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. With the voice actors and actors and everybody else. That's part of the reason why they went on strike. And this is very poignant and to the point exactly what they are talking about. And it ain't pretty.
No, so basically, everybody, it's they did a deep fake of Tom Hanks,
They hijacked him.
his voice, his
Image,
and put it in a dental plan without his permission. Now,
or compensation.
right. So now this article is from Gizmodo. The link is in the description, everybody. It's also on our Facebook page. So the Tom Hanks did take to his Instagram to warn fans about the shady entity using an AI generated likeness to peddle a dental plan. Beware, Hank wrote, there's a video out there promoting some dental plan with an AI version of me. I had nothing to do with it. Now, see, that's something that, yes, that is one of the biggest concerns with AI. Because they can take anybody or any image and they say, oh, well, you're promoting this. Now, that also gets into legal aspects of well, wait a minute, why am I getting paid? Well, it's not real. Then you work on something, well, you're not getting paid because it's not real. I was actually there. How do we know?
Yeah, well, that's part of it. Like you say, how do we know you were there? Just because you say you were there,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like you say, um, also getting into the legal beagle stuff too. They promote something and it goes sideways, and somebody gets hurt, injured, or whatever. Um, and this person decides to sue. Who's going to cover that? And said, well, we're going to sue you because you're the one that promoted it. But no, I didn't. I had nothing to do with it. But we saw your face and heard your voice. I wasn't there. Prove it. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole nother issue, which I can see that. But Tom Hanks, I mean, he was real nice and all when he was reporting this or describing it, but man, you could tell he was royally pissed. I thought he was going to pop a gasket. I thought he did real good holding it in and not just blurting out.
Well, I can't blame him
No, I
from.
can't either.
I mean, I probably would have blown up. I mean,
Yeah, he kept us cool. I'll give him kudos for that.
and that's something that a lot of people, um, you think about it. Hold on. Oh yes. Oh yes. If you think about it, that leads to a whole other controversy. Not only that is, and not even dealing with the actors or anything. Now I'm playing devil's advocate on this. World leaders,
Yeah.
because as I mean, let's be honest. There's some people that are itching for World War Three.
Yes.
You got your anarchists. You got your
Elitists.
yeah, all that type of stuff. And what better way to sit there and do a deep fake? Now, that's the bad thing about AI on it. I mean, it could be used for a lot of good things, like coming up with different scenarios to save people's lives, or even in a disaster situation, or training purposes, or even medical wise. But
We can see the dark side of it
yeah,
real easy. It could get out of control. Well, another thing too, resurrect dead people.
yeah. What we're talking about, everybody, is we've talked about famous actors, like think of like having John Wayne come back doing a new film that would tick his family off. Another one, and all right, for me, like the martial arts community, what about Bruce Lee coming back?
Yeah,
Uh, Sonny Chiba,
yeah,
another great martial artist who passed away. He just passed away. It's like in the last year or two, if I
yeah,
remember. I've actually we actually met his son. His son was real fun. Now, but we're not, let's get into music. Oh, we have a AI Elvis Presley. You know,
and we have an AI of Michael Jackson,
yeah,
two of the biggest.
yeah. I mean, you have Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson AI characters singing a new song and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
singing it together or whatever, man.
now I ain't gonna.
That would make a lot of money.
Yeah, it would. Now I ain't gonna lie. If Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson were still alive and they did a song together,
I'd love to see. I would love to have
I,
seen
I
that.
look. Yeah, I mean, you don't think it wouldn't have been classy and fun? I can see like one of Michael Jackson's 30-minute like things. Like he does like they do like two, three, four, five songs together.
Yeah,
You know, and doing like a whole like little like 30-minute video.
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, people would watch it.
Oh well.
Uh,
Highly respected artist for their art.
yeah, and I would hate to see something like that because that would tarnish their legacy. there's other people who've passed away here through various means. You've got, for example, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah,
Bringing him back would that would tick off a lot of people.
yeah,
Um, the lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester.
yeah.
Uh, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Or even, in the rap community, and they think they found the actual killer of him recently.
One of the people involved in it.
Right, Tupac.
Yeah,
You know, I mean that type of stuff. When you look at it, that's the dangerous part of AI. Is we can do. Look what we can do. See, we don't need anybody. We can just have Billy Bob over here. Do this. We work him 50 hours a week, but we could pay him half of what we would pay Tom Hanks to do, and he still would make bank on it.
plus.
And plus,
I don't blame the other actor wanting and getting a job, but the people promoting it, you're talking about.
they're not looking at hey, well, wait a minute, we can do this with it to make it a lot better for us
Yeah,
and help everybody.
optimum word being us.
Yeah,
I.
yeah, but I mean the greed factor.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, if you can get everybody on board, that's one thing. But they don't want to do that because it's going, it'll cost more money than what it's worth. Well, that's what they tell you, but there's no way in the world that some major people, if they were to do it, they wouldn't make bank plus on it.
Mm-hmm.
And all they don't want to make bank. All they want to do is just make the plus.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., cut out the middleman. They had that problem 100 years ago with the actors. Uh, they weren't making maybe $1 a day and
Mm-hmm.
working 17, 18 hours a day on a film.
That was also different, though. That was a different time, though, Dad.
I understand it was a different time, but it could be hot, dangerous, and dirty.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the actors and actresses, they work for the studio, and they get like 25 or $30 a week, which is good money back in the day. But they were working 60, 70 hours a week, and they might do 4 or 5 films a year or more
Mm-hmm.
under contract. Contract players, and this we're not talking about just you know extras. We're talking about major stars. You go back and look at the time period.
Mm-hmm.
I would say pre 1940.
Yeah. No, no, you're right.
I think John Wayne was only making his first film, only making 75, 80 cents a day when it was all said and done.
Wow.
But things were, you had to pay a lot of things out of pocket. So you want to be a star? Okay, you're going to have to promote yourself, and we'll give you this. If it turned out good, fine. You don't, well, we got somebody else that'll do it.
Yeah. Now they won't have to do that with the AI.
No,
So
they just cut everybody out.
yeah, that's what worries me. That's what really worries me. Now, something that I was thinking of, and this is not dealing with AI. This is the other subject I wanted to talk about. Sorry about the. Sorry, everybody, I yawned. Okay, so if you guys don't know, and the link is in the so is in the description. It's also on our Facebook page. But Sony, everybody, also
Oh, well.
got hacked. All Sony systems, including PlayStations, have been hacked. New ransomware gain claims and threatens to sell stolen data. Now, this data everybody is pretty much anything you would have like on the PlayStation Store now. If you bought like something with your credit card or debit card, I would go ahead and be canceling those cards and asking for a new one. Be checking your bank accounts too. This is also the reason why I never bought anything uh,
with credit card.
credit card or my debit card.
Yeah.
I always went and bought the digital currency from
The store.
the store. I mean, yeah, it sucked driving, but I was like, nah, because I've always been paranoid about that. But
And there was a reason why. This is it. And we're not talking about just a little hack. This is
like they're planning on selling all this stuff on the dark web.
dark web.
Oh yay, uh, and it's a group that's supposedly from Russia.
And we're surprised.
No, we're not.
Hadn't have been rushed.
Sony did not confirm the breach in a statement, but said they're investigating the claims. So they won't. They're not going to give the group any money, but they said okay, fine. Then we're putting it all on the dark web. So
Protect yourself, people.
yeah. Now this is another thing is though that you think as powerful as a company as Sony, they would have so many checks and balances on this type of stuff from happening.
Well, they probably do, but these hackers, they weren't born yesterday. It's what they do for a living, like bank robbers. They do that for a living.
I know.
As dangerous as it may be. Of course, if they do it in Russia, they're doing it with the auspice of the Russian government. Say, okay, you can do this.
Sorry about that, everybody. Batteries dead. I had to switch them out real quick. Now, what were you saying?
Okay, the Russian mafia, I'm assuming, is the one that's doing it. It could, and I'm thinking the government has their hand in it too. They're getting a piece of the action by letting them run rogue. Well, you know, so long as you don't do anything against us and do it against these evil Westerners, whatnot, capitalist,
Capitalist scum.
yeah, capitalist scum, and jack them up for whatever you can get out of them. It's all right.
Yeah. So, if and it sucks because, uh, you have to think though that a lot of people use PlayStation and they use Microsoft, the Xbox, dagnabbit, and even Nintendo, and this type of thing can really hurt the gaming community. Especially they're talking about, hey, we're gonna stop services for a while on until we get this figured out. Well, I mean, if Sony does that, yeah, it's not going to affect your. I don't think it's going to affect your gameplay unless you just play online. But all the time, which I don't. I still haven't renewed my PlayStation Plus membership, which I want to because I want to play with some of my friends. But I'm just kind of like, I got other things I got to take care of first.
You can't live in your pajamas in the basement 24/7 like some people can.
No, I can't. No, I have things I have to do. I got yard work I got to do. I got pets I got to mess with. Spend time with the family. So work out. I want to stay in good shape. I turned 40 in like 10 days, everybody. So
Hey.
I don't look my age. I don't think I do.
No.
Probably need a haircut. That would probably help a little
Yeah.
bit. Unfortunately, I can't do the super long hair like I used to.
Welcome to the club. Hey, I'm proud of what I still have.
I don't do like most people do around my age. They get that super high and tight. I don't do that crap.
No, I don't like that. Never have.
Mm-mm.
There's a time and a place, but this ain't the time nor the place.
Like I said, I turned 40, and I want to be healthy, and I do look good for my age, and I'm not just bragging or anything. I do think I look good for my age, compared to the average person. I'd like to lose a little more around my stomach, just a little bit more, a little more fat, and I'll be happy. But I can't sit there and play video games, 10, 15 hours straight. I'm lucky if I get to play 5 hours a week right now, and it's not because I don't want to.
life gets in the way.
way. But I mean, if Sony's talking about doing this, it's going to hurt them, and especially a lot of people because you have a lot of big games that have come out here recently. You've got Street Fighter Six, um, Mortal Kombat One, like the big reboot of Mortal Kombat. Um, you got coming out next month one of the biggest games that come out for Sony, and I'm hyped for it too. And I don't have a PS5 yet, and I'm planning on getting one just because of this one particular game. It's Spider-Man 2, Sony's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
When I got you guys got me that what about 3 years ago? Yeah, yeah, you guys got me during the pandemic. They got me the Spider-Man game, and that game's fun. Everybody.
It's involved.
And I had the Miles Morales,
Yeah.
one, and you just enjoyed this web slinging. And in this one, you're not only be able to go through Manhattan, you can go to Queens.
Wow.
In this one, so I mean, it's huge. I mean, this
expand the map.
yeah. Well, Dad, I mean, there's just people on there who'll just sit there and web swing through New York. They'll do that, recording themselves like 2 or 3 hours just doing it. There's like this web slinging. It's fun. I mean,
yeah.
And then, let's see what else is coming out. Naruto Ninja Storm Connections, which I know there's a PlayStation 5 port coming out, and that's the one I pre-ordered, the Ultimate Edition, through Bandai. And whatever else that's going to be coming out. I mean, that could hurt Sony's holiday season.
Big time.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder who else is involved in this.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. So, I mean,
from China.
Yeah, stop. All right. So, everyone, I mean, this type of hack, it's a big deal. These people who do hack, you can have some hackers who do like the right thing. Hey, we're going to use our hacking skills to help find this person, or take down a corrupt, like company, or even government official. Like you got government officials not laundering money. It's like, oh, this
dirty birds.
This person's done something like illegal, like smuggling or stuff like that, and they pop out the proof. Okay, but I mean, this was stuff for pure profit. Like, oh, we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, well, you might have the whole.
Yeah, you paid to play, but you're gonna pay again.
Right. I mean,
you didn't pay us.
I mean, that's I'm sorry, that's terrorism, everybody.
Yeah, it's just terrorism. A type of terrorism.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime they don't put a gun in your face, they just say I'm gonna spread all this and that about for money. Holding you up for a ransom of some type.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm sure Sony's got people on it, though. They're not about just to sit back and let it happen.
Yeah, and the if they can hack into that, easy, what else can they do?
I don't want to give me any ideas, and I don't want to know. Kind of thing. They're doing enough as it is right now. This is on a massive scale, but they could target individuals. It has been done before.
Sorry.
Hopefully not.
So everyone, that's really the big things like this week that we wanted to discuss. Now, like I said, links are in the description, as well as on our Facebook page of the two articles I talked about. Now, next week we'll be talking about we'll go to the traditional Halloween stuff. horrible, as he says, or he tries to say. Uh,
Yeah.
we will also be working on what? Oh, we still got to work on the Batman review. We really need to get that done this next year. That needs to be one of our things we do next year.
Yeah. Well, we need to rewatch it too.
Yeah.
Been that time of year, and being in our neighborhood, haunted house that we go to every year, Atrox.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
it's a big deal in Alabama. It's known throughout Alabama and probably parts of Tennessee and Georgia. Of course, it is for good charity, so we always promote that. It's a good time, a safe environment. Everybody has fun. We wouldn't do it otherwise.
Yeah.
We've been going forever.
Yeah. We've only missed 1 year, and that was because of the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, last year was a big anniversary one.
Yeah.
Was it 20 or 25?
20.
20. Yeah. Got the T-shirt.
Got the T-shirt. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wear that this time. Cheapy.
No, I mean, yeah, it's indoor. Everybody. The good thing about it is they have like little attractions in there. Like they're starting to do like little sideshow stuff. They do have guests that come in, and everything. And they have it also to where if you can go in there every night, everybody, and if you just want to sit there and watch sit there and watch the horror movies and everything, hang out, you can do that. Like it's in Leeds, Alabama. Everybody, you can look it up online. Atrox Fright Furnace. It
Just off of I-20.
Yeah, and it's a nice little thing to go to. I mean, I would get there early, especially if you just want to, just kind of like, I just want to go there, and hang out with the horror movies. I know a lot of local Leeds people go there, especially like on like Friday, Saturday nights, and some people.
Yeah, it's a big date thing.
Yeah, so hey, we're gonna go watch some, and everything because they have like where you can get like popcorn and stuff like that.
And they got snacks.
And watching the films is good because they'll do everything from classic. They won't do old black and white or anything. But they'll do like slashers, like classic slashers, or some of the modern ones.
And they do.
Now, if they have like a celebrity guest there, they'll do like the film that the celebrity guest was on.
Yeah, right. And I did notice last time that on the early showing they cut some of the really graphic scenes out for the younger crowd.
Yeah, because you usually do have a couple of kids that are there, and they.
Yeah. If it's an R-rated, they bring it down to a PG level.
PG-13, like if it was going to be on TV.
Yeah. Which I appreciate them doing that. We were there one year they done that, and we got through going through the attraction, and they would rerun the movie, and they said, "Oh, this is the horror version." They had more slashing in it.
Yeah, we stayed and watched that.
Watched about half of it, yeah. Me and some folks we knew.
Yeah. But if you get a chance, everybody to go to it, please go to it. It does raise money for a good cause. You can find it out on their website. They do have they're open 2 more times throughout the year after the Halloween season. They're open for a late night one, which I'd like to do that, but it's on like Thursday and Friday, and I have to work. And then they have a Christmas version, which I'd love for us to go to that this year if we can.
Yeah, heard that was real good. Talked to one of the people that does it. They say it's a blast. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Sorry for the hiccup with the batteries. So with that being said, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're doing are starting stuff for the Halloween spooky season, be careful with what you do.
Remember, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah. So links in the description for the articles as well as on our Facebook page, everybody. With that said, have a wonderful rest of your week. We are out.